Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. So the Hornets starting five. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. And it's Mack in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Memphis, we've got Jalen Wells. Edey out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Coward in at shooting guard. The start of a fresh season. Here we go. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Now here's Ball. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Ball against Morant. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Launches a 3. Drills it from deep.
Well, that's a good sign there from Morant. He needs to keep making those shots in order to open this offense up.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Ball. Pass to Miller. Here's Mack. Miller, the pass to Bridges. Back to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
For 3, Bridges. Pass to Knipple. Miller on the wing. Ball outside. 5 to shoot. There's the drive. And Ball throws it down.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Coward. Guarded by Miller. To the paint. Pass to Edey. Outside Wells to stop the run. Another shot. And it's finished off by Edey as he lays it in.
Well, it's so tough trying to keep Edey off the board. When he's being aggressive like this, he's a real wrecking ball.
Here's Knipple. Miller outside from deep. Hits a 3-pointer. Miller's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Wells. Pass to Edey. Now here's Morant. The putback. Gets another look. And the bucket is good from Edey in deep.
Well, when Edey gets strong inside positioning like there, just let him go to work because he can overpower defense.
Some changes for Charlotte. Salon comes in for Bridges, and it's White in for Miller. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Pass to Mack. Outside White. The three from Ball. The Grizzlies pull it in. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Down low. Outside Wells. Takes a three. Knipple with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 3. To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, that's why White racks up so many assists. He's got fantastic floor vision.
And so Tomas Isalo calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. 1:21 left in the opening quarter. Well, Coach, when you think about the NBA's steadiest contributors, Coby White deserves a mention.
He sure does, B.A. Players like Coby White are the foundational pieces that every team needs. He makes smart plays, and he's so consistent. You almost take it for granted.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Jerome. Three-pointer, no good. On offense, here are the Hornets. They're on a 12-4 run. There's 45 seconds left in the first. White for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, look, White isn't an elite three-point shooter, but he is solid from deep.
Picked by Aldama. Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Now, here is James. Still without a bucket. Here's White. Memphis with a rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And so it's Charlotte leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Coby White out there with Brandon Miller. Then there's James, and it's Salon in at the 4-man position. And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Hendricks is checked in for Anderson. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Hornets leading by 6. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Graham.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game. Pippen, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Mack. Clark covers. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Grizzlies trail by 6. Jackson outside. Back to Pippen. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Clark, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. Out to the wing. And here's Knipple from the arc, and he buries his first look.
Another great pro from my alma mater, Con Knipple, making a name for himself. I mean, this guy has a fantastic J.
Now here's Jackson. Buries it down low. Jackson's got his second basket on the night.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Pass to Mack. Miller on the wing, defended by Jackson. A three ball from LaMelo.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Hornets making a change here. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Morant. It's Morant capitalizing inside.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in there.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Ball against Morant. Takes the 3. Ball no good. Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant looking around. To the middle. And the basket by Clark. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Knipple, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Wells misses. Hornets leading by 4. It's Miller with a drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Here's Coward. Still no points. Clark, no good. A minute 9 left in the second quarter. Pass to Knipple. A deep 3. And it's Coward with a rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Missed inside.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Pass to Coward. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Morant. Oh, Morant gets it done inside.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Ball looks over the floor. Shoots from 12. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Morant. Tipped. And here's Knipple from the arc. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Charlotte on top, leading by just 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's
taking a look here at the Grizzlies, starting the season with a little home cooking. Put you in a good mood and get you ready to hit the road after that.
Those home. So now, looking at Charlotte, they got themselves in a close battle.
They're hitting their threes, but no.
Glad you could join us. Right.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You got to like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
They've got Ja Morant, Jalen Wells out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Zach Edey. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Tuomas Isalo. 2 on the clock. Here's Aldama. Here's Edey. Miller pulls it in.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 4, gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you so much. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you guys.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Now here's Morant. He's got 7. Now Edey. Pass to Aldama. Memphis needs to get off a shot. They get it again. And here's Morant outside. Here's the second effort. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Well, with Zach Edey, it's about more than his 7'4" size. Skills will develop, his timing will improve, but he's already got the physical foundation of a great player.
You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet. Well, if you're going to foul Edey, you better wrap him up. He's got the strength and size to play through the whistle.
The Hornets with a lead. Here's Mack, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Here's Coward, guarded by Miller. Down low. Here's Aldama. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good.
Well, not the place Aldama makes the biggest impact. He specializes elsewhere on the court.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Coward. Yet to see a basket. Inside, here's Mack, and he jams it home with authority.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. So Tuomas Isalo has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Wells. Pass to Coward. To the inside. And here's Edey. Shot clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. From deep, Morant. And again, Memphis no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Pass to Coward. For 3. Offensive board. Edey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, I mean, there aren't many other ways to guard him. You have to put a body on him.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Spencer's checked in. And so Edey nails both of them.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Outside Wells. Pass to Edey. Here's Spencer. Here's the three. No luck on that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's White. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The motor of Coby White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Coby will make those effort plays.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Charlotte leading by 6. Miller outside. Back to Ball. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Aldama. James is checked in for Charlotte, and he makes both free throws.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Clark grabs the board. And here's Morant. He has 7. Jackson for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Hornets. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Charlotte, they've got James. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. Then it's Coby White, and it's Diabate in at the 5. Now here's Morant. Ooh, Morant sticking with it through contact.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And Charlotte making a change here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Thanks for that, Allie. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, nice pass. Knipple with the high basketball IQ. He just knows how to generate offense.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Miller. Jerome outside. The 3. Morant against Miller. Ball outside. Pass to Mack. Good D by Clark. Grizzlies trail by 3. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Morant against Miller. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
And timeout is called by Tuomas Hisalo. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And a new group getting ready for Memphis. Now Morant puts up a tray, knocks down the trifecta.
Yeah, you see here just how good Morant is at spotting openings, then moving the ball into them.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. Here's Bridges. Here's Mack. Ball with it. Guarded by Morant. Clock at 6. The putback. How about the activity?
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. With a crossover. And up and in on the layup.
Well, Morant's built to go and showing what he's made of here in the clutch.
The Hornets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Yes, sir! Make it in the layup!
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver it.
And Morant remains one of the most explosive guards in the league. A fearless competitor who doesn't back down from anyone and has unlimited confidence.
And so he hits both.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Now Ball. Outside Miller. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Now here's Morant. Edey outside. Oh, what a move. And that's money on the layup.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Charlotte has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Miller outside for 3. 59 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Ball. Outside Miller. Shoots a 3. Edey rips down the board.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And timeout is called by Tuomas Hisalo. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Clark is checked in for Memphis. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Morant.
Yeah, Morant is just a force of nature. Exceedingly difficult to guard him without that.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, no doubt about those free throws coming up big in the clutch.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Morant. Fires the 3. The 3 is in.
They're in the driver's seat now. You just have to play smart and sound defense. No quick baskets and no open threes.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never.
Like Boston, I sell ticks. My Cuban link chain so heavy my neck hurt. Call me the Brooklyn Nets. In Brooklyn I network. Get fly in Charlotte, spread my wings like a hornet. Every time I hear if I was bipolar, as soon as my mood switch, something like Chicago, cause I'm back on my bull. In the gym working on my Cleveland Cavs. I be running like the horse on the Dallas Mavs. Hungry, so I gotta put some food in my stomach. I need some sweet and sour sauce for my Denver Nuggets. In the getaway car, I had to work on the engine, the crankshaft, cylinder head, and the pistons. These rappers is my kids, call Moria. I'm in the golden state of mind, a warrior.
Go. So off the tip at Charlotte. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. And it's Mack in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Knipple with it. Pressey defending. Ball from long range. Here's Mack. The 7-footer Lister is there for the rebound. Here's Pressey. Lister, the pass to Pressey. Bucks passing it around. Clock at 6. Here's Moncrief and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Cummings. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Bucks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And so Cummings nails them both. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Pelicans. Bridges kicks the ball. Beyond the arc. Knipple, no good. Now Dunleavy inside. Here's Cummings, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Good on both. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Matt takes it inside. Misses the layup.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And Milwaukee has possession following the score by Charlotte. Pass to Moncrief. Lister with